probably better. Alright, we should get this thing popping. Kill this. Kill that. I say we're good to go. Alright, let's get this started. Thank you all for joining. This is Murphy's Forum, brought to you by Kingdom 2181. Who are we? 81 the Pantsless. Thank you all for joining. This is a special one. I gotta do this kinda at an odd time because the requests have been going through the roof to do a Golden Kingdom forum, I guess. But I get a little tips and help to max out your rewards on this one, and I'm gonna see what I can do to help some people out. Sorry, too loud, can't hear myself think. Alright, good to go. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is go through the mechanics of this, okay? Obviously, we know, if you've ever played Golden Kingdom, clear the fog, grab back invaders with blessings, must be level 17 to play, tap the go button, you can figure up to 5 troops in the beginning. Each floor will start with covered in flog. Woo! Good thing I'm doing this in the middle of the night. As you clear the fog, you encounter things that both help and hinder. Each floor you have to face up against troops of enemy guardians, so you need to defeat the chief of the floor in order to move to the next floor. This is kind of weird, the way they phrase this. Lurking within the final floor is a troop. Yep. Proteus invaders? I'm going to say that. Once you attack them, they will begin to try to escape. So basically, the final boss it's a timed boss, okay? So basically, you have a certain amount of time to defeat him before it runs away, okay? And then at that point, what will happen is, if you beat them, you'll get the 100%, you'll get all the rewards. If you don't beat them, it'll give you a percentage of how much damage you did to them, and then accordingly, they'll give you a certain amount of rewards, okay? Any losses you have through each battle will carry on between the battles. This is key right here to know. Event difficulty. The strength of an enemy's troops in the Golden Kingdom will scale with your power. So basically, like when we're doing this during KVK, and you got tons of deads, you don't have many troops left or whatever, this will scale down to your power. So you can still be competitive in doing this event, okay? I'll read this one. The kingdom is filled with danger. You will need to bring your strongest troops with you to improve your chance of survival. Consider your opponent's troops before each battle and choose your own carefully. Basically, what you get out of that is try to pair your stuff up with your march being, the one that is supposed to be fighting their march. So like for example, archers versus infantry, cav versus archers, so on and so on and so on. Okay, let's get this thing popping, because I want to do this as fast as possible, so that way this doesn't drag out. Alright, we're going to set our troops. So what I like to do is have a three, basically, well, two basically DPS, which is damage per second, that's pure DPS, and then I like using two that are like a hybrid of DPS and tank, and then one pretty much a buffing march. Okay, so obviously everyone's going to have their own troop types or troop marches or whatever, but I do like having at least two that are somewhat tanky. And you'll notice that, like as far as me, I invested a lot into like garrison commanders and some rally commanders. So you will notice that like I don't necessarily have op field commanders. You know, I don't have Q-Tip, whatever his real name is. I'll call him Q-Tip because that's what I call him. You know, I don't have Henry. I don't have Barbecue. You know, so I gotta basically fight to my strengths, basically. Okay, and one of the ways that is to find what the better skills are for what I'm trying to do. And there. Okay. Alright, here we go. So basically, here will be one of my tank marches. A tank hybrid, I should say. Basically, Constantine's kind of a beast in this, as far as being able to keep up, like up against a few marches at once. So is it better for your DPS to do what they have to do? So, and then my other, what I consider a tank march, is the hybrid here of Zug, and then I got the big healer behind her, or him, excuse me, of Shajar. Okay, so the tank ability there is Shajar definitely keeping the healing going, so it sticks around longer. Alright, so I'm gonna lock this in. So typically what I like to do, especially in the lower floors, is make sure that I am doing everything before I go to the next level, basically. Make sure I'm grabbing all the skills that are available, all the relics that are available, everything. You know, I want to grab all the gold that's available, so that way when you get to like level 4 and stuff like that, you can buy all the stuff that'll give you some type of edge into going into the next levels. Okay, I typically, like in this type of situation, I like going for the hardest first, so that way I can get some type of buff going on as soon as I can, or blessing they want to call it. So that way it'll be easier to kill off the weaker ones. Okay. Okay, so what I like to do typically is, this is the big tanker. So typically I would like to throw the tank onto the 4, because there's obviously going to be, you know, one that's always loose, and then the 4. So I like to do the 4-on-1 with my big tank, and then I will do the rest of the marches. That, like I said, 2 of them are DPS, and one's a buffer, and one is the high slasher, How are you? I'm doing a forum right now. You want to watch it? All right, hold on. Probably you could help. Oh, I lost my music though. Hold on. Where's my music? Oh, I was being weird. There it is. Okay, so then what I'll do is I'll put my second tanker up against the individual up here. I'll now fill up with Trajan. For me is a buffing tanker. So still with the tank ability, I'll put them down here for when it kills this off, it'll come down here. We'll still have a tank hit first. Okay. So I'm going to do very little of these with us actually watching them. Because if we do this the whole time, this video is going to take forever. Okay, but this tank, like, this is basically built to just sit there and be able to take a whooping, which clearly it is. It's taking a whooping. And then the four marches there did quick work of the single march that was up there, and then it's going to come down and help LC. So that was a quick one, no big deal. I don't know why. Why can't you do that though? Because it scales. And it's not really a no, that's why. Okay, well I'm going by what I feel is comfortable or what I feel works. If you don't have tank ability like I do, then you should listen more to what Slasher says, which she's going to be in the chat right there. So she'll be talking and giving some tips her way when I'm bringing up things too. Because actually, like, to be honest, there is some things I have learned from Slasher. So I am glad that you're here. So first thing, now we got some blessings that we can add to what's going on. First
What
one,
are you doing? Hello, what are you doing?
a forum.
On what?
Golden Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. Carry on.
Thanks. Okay, so now we have some blessings. We can decide which is going to work the best for us. First one is increase back row troops' health by 20. Sounds pretty cool. Second one is your choose basic attack has a 15% chance to increase the target's damage received by 5% for 3 seconds, stacks up to 5 times. And third one is your troops' basic attacks reduce the target's range by 20%. Okay, so Slasher thinks the middle blessing is the best option. I have to concur on that one, especially because the way it stacks. That's pretty tits. This is gonna help out a lot on the harder bosses, like when we get to the harder levels. and especially the big boss at the end. That's going to be really, really helpful. So we're going to click on that, pop that, bam. Okay, so we'll go through this more. Now we got 3 of the puny guys. We'll just find one here that obviously opens up the most, so we can dig around more and find some more cool shit. So let's pop this one. Here's going to be another one. Now this is a infantry, so I'm going to put Archer Dude in front to counter that. And then I have a choice of Trajan or Barbecue that I can go up against with Lu Chi. Probably most of the time, because Trajan doesn't really do that much damage, most people would go against Barbecue. But I like going up against Trajan here, just because what's going to happen is as soon as these 4 marches kill off Ragnar, it's going to be a 5v1, and that's going to just melt all these marches, basically. Okay, so let's start this one. I don't know. Oh, okay, now I got you. Pound me up. How was your day, Cat?
It was good.
Good. So yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right? Unfortunately, we didn't get any blessings. It happens. We did get some of the coins though that we can use to buy stuff. And like I said, I will go through. Usually the first 12 I'll go through, unless I already feel comfortable enough with all the relics that I got. I'll go through the first 12 and open all the clouds and get everything that I can. I feel like I'm going to do one more of these where we can just watch it, and the rest I'm just going to skip the battle so we can do this a bit faster. So again, LC is in the row by itself. So I'm going to bring this up here. And then obviously the one that doesn't counter LC is the Cav, so I put that way in the back. And then here we have either Juan or Trajan. Again, I'm going to go with the Trajan, so that way it turns into a 5v1 once they all kill that. And you'll see that this will quick make mincemeat of LC. Come down here, 5v1, bam. Bam! Bam! Okay, so we did get a blessing here. Typically in these, I don't even look at the blue ones because obviously the purple ones are better. So we have increased back row troops defense by 20%, or when dealing AoE skill damage, the target troops have a 20% chance to receive a random debuff, 10% attack defense health for 8 seconds, and stacks up to 10 times. I guess, but what about, like, even let's just say, doesn't that still work if you switch everything to single target damage? Because it says AOE switches to single target damage. Sorry, I'm just talking to Slasher. People are confused on what the hell I'm talking about. Not yet. No. I'm picking it. I think both are fine. I'll show you what I mean then. Okay, now I'm gonna start skipping because I don't want this to take forever. Okay, so again, you know, this one here I might actually go with the counter, so when it does a lot more damage to Arthur right away, and then just let them do the 4v1 versus us going out that way. Everything's going pretty good right now. Oh, big mama. Okay, so we got the Guardian Chief. I don't like to wait around. I just like going up against these as fast as I can, so that way we get the extra buffs as soon as we can. Again, I'm going to put Ragnar in the front as the DP, so that way the counter is hitting the DP. The DP counter is hitting right away. I will switch this to Philip on this one because Hooah is the counter to Zoo. And then I will move this up here because that's not really a counter there. So we'll get a 5v1 once it does kill this. And I guess I'll play this one. But everything is basically trying, to me, is trying to get the troop advantage on what counters what. And I think in the long run, that makes a big difference. There we go. Okay, so now we get some good stuff here. Every time you use a single target damage skill, it deals 100% more damage. The effect resets every 5 seconds. Second one is whenever your troops launch a basic attack, they have a 100% chance to launch an extra combo attack. But your active skills require 1,000 more rage to use. And then third is reduce all damage taken by front row troops by 15%. What you got? Never pick basic attack blessings, in my opinion. So, which one do you think you would pick, Slasher? Yeah, I definitely don't really like the second one at all, only because of how much more range it requires. And I do have to agree. And you'll see why once we start getting into more skills on why this is going to be very, very effective. It might be a little confusing at first, but you will see. But every time you use the single target damage skill, it deals 100% more damage. Its effect resets every 5 seconds. So that's what we're going to go with. And I know some people have a tendency to just go to the next floor at this point, but I do not like doing that. I like collecting everything I can. Alright, here we go again. Gonna put Zug at the top. Alright, most of the time once I get past like floor 4. Oh, you do 7? I usually grab blessings until 4th floor, but I will definitely try 7. I'm cool with that. But definitely. Oh, you grab until 11? Cool. All right, I'll try that. I usually did it to 4, and then I started using the healer. But I will definitely try that. I'm gonna give it the old switcheroo. This is hooah. Why I did not hit the blessing first, I have no idea. Single target skill deals 30% more damage. It's a pretty good one. Yeah, I agree too. Oh, look at that. Boy, that's a lucky. I don't normally get 2 huts on the first one. All right, so we got another good one. Increases defense of all calves. Okay. Okay. All right, then obviously make sure you got all the goodies in there. Then you jump to the next one. Off to the next one. Off to the next one. Any questions? Okay, good. All right, same difference. No real extra strategy. Just clear out as many as you can so you can't clear no more. I always like going for the hardest first. That way you get their skills faster, so you can hit the other stuff. Make it easier to hit the other stuff. Okay. That's going to be a mix. And then that's going to be hooah. So I'm going to put the mix in front. That way to save the, because obviously Cav against Archer, Cav is going to have the advantage a little bit. So we're going to do it that way. Let's see what pretty little thing we got here. Your troops' basic attacks has a 20% chance to generate 100 extra rage. Your troops' basic attack has a 10% chance to silence the target for 5 seconds. I like that one. And when using AOO skill, the troop targets take 10% more skill damage for the next 30 seconds, stacks up to 5 times. Let me read this again. When using an AOE skill, the target troops take 10% more skill damage for the next 10 seconds, stacks up to 5 times. You like the 100 extra rage the most? Think I should do it. I personally really like silence. All right, here is the thing, guys. I'm so excited for here's the thing. There's a single target blessing for a single target where you reduce 300 rage each time you use the skill. So basically, you're saying you really got to bump up the rage game. Gotcha. Okay. Got me sold. Guys. Num 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 num. Num 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 nums. I can't believe I just said that in the forum. Anyway, like I said, make sure you get all the goodies. Ooh, Big Mama. Alright, guess that's it. Okay. BQ. Gonna give the old switcheroo. This is Artie down here, so LC versus Artie. I'm okay with that. I guess, yeah, these will be the ones that I'll actually play, just so we can actually watch them. The big bosses. Shouldn't have any problem here. Made nice little bits meet. EQ there. Already went down pretty well. Then now we got 5v1s. Okay, so now we have AoE skill. When dealing AoE skill damage, each target troop has a 20% chance to take 300% damage. Each target will be calculated separately. Whenever your troop has a basic attack, they have a 100% chance to launch an extra combo attack, but your active skill requires. Okay, that's the one I said I already don't like. And then AoE skill damage, I think I'm going to stay away from, because I don't. That's not the route I'm really going to go. And you'll see this later in the event. So reduce all damage taken by the back row, choose by 15%. Sure. What do you think, Slashy? I think I want to go with 3. Okay. Oh, goody. Hmm. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Forgot I want to skip these. Alright. We got a blue one, so nothing going to be too special. Increase the health of front row troops by 10%. Sounds pretty cool. Increases the damage of all your troops by 3%. Okay. And increases the health of. Reduces the health of all enemy troops by 3%. You want the third blessing? Reduce the health of all enemy troops by 3%. Right. Well, the way I look at that is, I mean, how many? Okay, so I'm going to have hopefully, I'm going to have 3 troops up front. So it's kind of a if it was all the troops, I think I would have to change my mind a little bit. But reducing the health of all of them, that's pretty sweet. It's blue. I mean, you're not going to get too much of a buff from the blue ones anyway. Increases the attack of all infantry. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now we get to recruit. So when I do recruiting, I like to recruit big buffers, and then I like to recruit mad DPS. So I got a choice here. I don't even. Who is that? That's that commander that I've never even opened yet. I can't even remember his name. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Thank you. I like that it's Artie. So I'm down to basically uh, BQ and LC are Philip and what the hell's her name? Tajar? Sorry, I need some water. This one's pretty cool because at some point I'm gonna have to give my LC um, March a break from being the tanker to let it heal a little bit. So in order to do that, I can swap this, and this will be another big, and this is the big buffer and tank. So that's a good deal. Now all I got to do is get that one where I get the 6th March, hopefully. Excuse me. Oof. I might keep that the same. Your attacks have a 5% chance to reduce the target's attack by 2%. Okay. Alright, we got BQ up there. As usual. Going to do the troop type that counters it. Alright. Increases the unit capacity by all your troops by 5%. Increases attack. And then reduces the attack. It's bullshit. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I do. I agree with her. Gotta go with the capacity of that one, especially because the rest of them were just, I don't know. There was nothing there. So it was the obvious pick was the unit capacity. Health of all Kaz. Okay. Do. Oh, Big Daddy Kane. Excuse me. Yeah, I normally just delete them. All right, 130K. That's not bad. That'll be able to still be work. All right, so same. Oh. All right, so same deal. I'm gonna bring it down here, so that way the main attack is not its counter. It's kind of mean. Put it up against that when you're doing a 4v1. Don't be mean. Don't be mean to your commanders. All right, so let's see how this goes. Alright, so hopefully this will just do some real work to be able to get down there and help poor old LC that's all by its lonesome. Might switch soon. Because when it comes to the main boss, I do not want. I normally have the a DP as my extra march, basically. Like I want to save my commanders for the main boss. What do we got here? Single target skill damage, 50% more damage. Your AoE all becomes single target. When using single target skills, you have a 100% chance to use it twice. Your normal attacks deal 20% less damage. Alright, so. Okay, I'll read the third one. I'm not picking the third one. Reduce all damage taken by front row troops by 15%. Oh, really? The middle ones is, and the first floors are always core blessings. Okay. So what you're saying is, go with the second one. I mean, it is a banger. I mean, when you're able to 100% chance to use your skill damage twice, I mean, can't really go wrong there. Alright, blessing. Stands the cool. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Okay, let's get a little on the weak side. Just throw in my other tank. Ooh, forgot about him. So, does that mean that the 6 marches is not considered a core blessing? Okay. Okay, troop gains rage 10% faster, increases the health of all archer units by 10%, increases troops attack damage by 5%. But 6 months is not core blessing. Okay. Whenever your troops use a skill, your troops gain a shield. 250 for 5 seconds. Okay, now we got the goodies. First set of goodies here. I got a nice stack of coins there because I finished everything. Make sure to get all the coins that I can. That way I can find the cool shit. I want to start buying these because I want to save them for the end. Yeah, like she said. So every time you go here, if there's a gold there, as far as these, and even the healing, you want to buy them and you want to save them. I got more shit that I can buy. I don't know. I might let's go with some healing. I don't ever use forced movements, and I never use the detectors really. Sometimes, like if I have them, I'll use them just to get rid of them. But as far as a strategy, I never actually use them, so I would never buy them. And in fact, if I get too many relics, I'll actually start deleting them, which you can do right here is go up to the X, but I don't need to do that at this time, so why do it? And then, what else do I got? 360, I guess I could buy more. I guess I could buy more. So we'll go with that, and then we'll move on. I don't know how long this video has been, but I feel like I gotta speed this up. Alright, let's keep going. I mean, really, like a core blessing that I really wanted, I did get. That one where you'll get the skill damage twice. That's pretty much a banger. Ooh. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know my music. Oh, you're just sitting there not doing anything. I actually got I got smart this time, and I used music that will not get me copyrighted. I always get in trouble a little bit with the copyright infringements because they're not my music and I don't ask to use it. So I tried something new and was using music that's copyright free. Okay, let's see what we got. Each troop in your front row troops deal 5% more damage. For every 100 Caracal gold you spend, your troops take zero point 0.2 less damage. And at the start of battle, gain a 20-second shield which can absorb a large amount of damage, factor 1,000. Yeah, I do too. So we're gonna go with the shield, and this type of stuff's gonna start adding up because there is gonna be some buffs that are like, for example, you'll gain like a certain amount of something when you have a shield. Okay, so like this type of there was another one that I had that had something to do with the shield too, but I don't remember exactly what it is because I don't have a good memory because I'm old, but I do know that we start adding up, and then it does actually become very effective. So I'm going to stick with that. Oh, we get to recruit again. Let's see what we got. There's a good DPS. I'm assuming that's a good DPS, right? I'm not going to act like I have Wallace because I don't have him maxed. Which one do you think you would do? Slasher McSlasher. I really would like to do that. You think so? Uh, oops. I mean, it's not like both are good. But do you think because I'm not really doing much to buff normal, that I should go with the more skill damage, or do you still think I should go with barbecue? All right, all right, all right. So again, I'm gonna go with the toughest. I just like being able to stock up my skills as fast as possible. I wonder if this point is this. Oh, that's the one with the healing. All right, so I'm gonna stick it where it is. Oh, hey, you know what? Slasher, correct me if I'm wrong, right? Like sometimes you can like get the same skill on these, or am I wrong? That's what I thought. That's not very fair. Is this the one I already grabbed? I did not grab that one? Okay. Because up here, okay. Alright, so let's go back to this. Increases the. So, if one of your troops has a shield active, it deals 20% extra damage. We literally just talked about that, where this starts building up quite a bit when it comes to shields. Increases the attack of your troops by 2% for each battle you win, stacks up to 15 times. I don't even know how that would work 15 times, but okay. Your normal attack deals 8% more damage and reduces the target's rage recovery by 30%. Yeah, I kind of agree. Now she's saying that she would be the first one. Now the reason I agree with her is because we've already had two shield-based buffs. So with that, you're going to get extra 20% damage while that shit's firing off, and then you're going to have now this was actually really cool. Okay, so the golden one that we had, how long did that say that lasted, Slasher? Do you remember? It was like 10, 20 seconds, wasn't it? Because what's cool, 10 seconds. What's cool here is okay. Obviously, the shield was only for like 1,000. Okay, so the shield's only going to last for you getting hit through 1,000. Then it's going to stop shielding, right? But the effect is going to last 10 seconds. So this is saying if one of your troops has a shield, so that shield is actually going to be firing off for 10 seconds, even though it's not actually going to be shielding you. So you're going to get, for that first 10 seconds, you're going to get, deals 20% extra damage. So that's actually bigger than what it looks when you have that other skill. So I'm going to hit that. Hit that, hit that, hit that. Okay. Alright, this is if I have deads. I don't have deads, so I'm going to worry about that. Alright, so that is BQ. I'm going to put Mizugi as the tanker there. There's a nice little shield that fires off right in the beginning. Still doing pretty good damage. Alright, finish that off. I haven't used this once. What is this? When dealing AoE skill damage, the target troops have a 20% chance to receive a random debuff. Huh. So that doesn't work when I say move it all to single target damage. Is that why that's not working? Or it's just because it's so random and we're beating them so fast that it just doesn't work? So because we're killing them too fast. Alright. That's good to know. Alright, so take that advice. I assumed because it was skill damage, so it moved to single target damage. It's skill damage. I'm sorry, the AOE damage to single target damage. Since it's still considered AOE, even though it gets switched to single, that the AOE shit would still work. But I was incorrect. I just basically wasted. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I did see that I had to do a forum with Kinky, that he's going to have be 2 hours of him just saying sorry. Okay, gotcha. Alright, we'll switch that up here since we got Q-tip. Increases defense of archers by 10. Increases back row troops attack by 10. Increases the damage of all your troops by 3%. So there's 5 troops. So that's, I figure that as okay. Well, and also I figure that, well, first of all, increases the defense, but I have what? I have honestly have one archer march. And then attack, I mean, we all, attack is obviously always typically the weakest, unless I was doing siege. So I'm going to go with 3, and I figure that because it's 5 marches, hopefully 6 at some point. That's actually a 15% increase. So we're going to go with that. You concur? You concur. I don't even like the one. See, now this is where I like to start using this for healing. And if I look at my troops, how did that get so low? What happened there? Because if you look at some of my troops here, some of that could use some healing. I got a little bit of healing here. I mean, these here, well, one of your troops. Yeah, I don't really want to use them now. So I'm going to heal this time. Sorry, Slasher. Didn't mean to break your heart. Thank you. And I'm going to check and see how. D3. Alright, I'm just going to leave them there then. Switch this back, switch this back. Off to the races. And we're done here. Just check to make sure you grabbed everything. And off we go. Ooh, you naughty. Ooh. Where? You're gonna have to show me that one. Oh, we're gonna learn some shit today. I didn't know you could heal through the resurrection ability. You fucking with me? This is why she's a whale. This is unbelievable. Alright, hopefully we get another one. I want you to show me this. That's cool. I did not know that. We're gonna learn some shit. Okay, for him. This is why Slasher gets paid the big bucks. Okay, increases the area of effect on your AoE. Obviously, this is going to do absolutely nothing. Second one is your normal attacks deal 8% more damage and reduce the target's rage by recovery by 30%. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then increases troops' counterattack damage by 20%. So I personally like the middle one. Okay. So there's slashing and slasher something. Where normal attacks deal 8% more damage and reduces target's rage recovery by 30%. That seems pretty bangerific. Damn it. I can't believe I didn't know that. Ooh. Ooh, another recruiter. What do we got? Should I go with the tanky buffer? Oh, you think so? Oh, you think I should pick Huo? I was kind of thinking going with Trajan and Philip. That way I can keep swapping around the tanks, keep them healthy. I do. We'll see. See, my thought is I'm only going to use one of these marches uh, for damage per second, basically. Because I have my shit set up with my marches for damage per second. All I really got to do is keep that LC and Constantine healthy enough that they can fight the big boss. That's how I look at it. Correct. So I understand that it's going to be, a beater, but like for example, probably I'll use the BQ and William Wallace as the Sixth March if I get it. And then I don't think I would even use this. But at least here, I could put that in there and get the shit kicked out of it and give an opportunity to my other tankers to heal. That's how I look at it. Like, do you ever use two of these marches that you recruit as the damage per second? Okay, I guess that's kind of my point. I'll just use like I'd pick this and I let it get the shit kicked out of it, and then who cares? Because I'm not going to use it on the big boss anyway. Oh, there we go. Increases back row troops defense by 10%. Ain't gonna complain about that. I mean, like even here, for example, I could drop that out. Oh, I got the wrong one out. Whoopsie. I could drop that out and bring this in and just let it, just let it get beat. No big deal. I mean, even if it dies, it's no big deal. Oop, my troops returned. I might have to go and put them in again. Slashing McSlasherson took a commanding lead for the MGE. Okay, so for every 100 Kurak gold, you have your troops deal 20.25% more damage. Your troops basically attack has a 15% chance to deal 200 extra damage. Or when entering battle, your troops immediately gain 1,000 rage. Slasher? Yep. Yep. That's kind of a banger. That's kind of a banger. Alright, please hold. Oh, two of my troops came back. Awkward. Hey, and can I just say that I'm here, son? It's a goddamn donkey. Hey, he should be ashamed of himself. I'm glad I finally got that on a forum. Alright, so back to Golden Kingdom. You know who, oh yes, Baba Gaboosh. Baba Gaboosh. And you know who's first in Gathering. We don't need to talk about it. Alright. Do the old switcheroo. And sorry, I was just reading something. Anyway. Nothing too pressing. I'll go with the blessing. Okay. Okay, increases the health of all front row troops by 10%. I'm pretty sure that's what I just got. Increases the health of all infantry by 10%. And increases back row troops defense by 10%. Now, I do have 2 marches, and if I use barbecue, I would have 3 marches that increase the health of by 10%. Or I have 3 marches, hopefully, that increase the defense. I guess you probably should go with health, huh? Papa Kabooch. Yeah. They're all kind of meh. Magoo. Okay. Next. Spin the wheel. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. And stop! Oh, we got the gold! Single target skill deal 50% more damage. That's a winner chicken dinner all day, every day. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, man. For a freebie like that, on a roll or a spin, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that Kit Kat. All right, 139. Let's go take a look at what we got going on here. 139. 153. 141. All right, nailed it. Let's put that back in. Let's the old switcheroo. I'm okay with that. Okay. Increases the attack of all archers by 10%. Increases the attack of all calves by 10%. But reduces the attack of all enemies by 3. Do you remember if I already did the third one? Alright, that's what I'm doing. I agree too. That's exactly what I would have picked, as long as I know I didn't have it. Okay, thank you. That is quite honestly the thing that I am worst at is remembering which ones I did earlier, and I wish they would show it better, or just have it that you can't even do it. But what do I know? But that'd be really sweet. Yeah, but you can't check your blessings on that screen, can you? Like, that's what I mean. Like, I understand because you can check. Wait, right here. But then I still have to memorize it, and I'm old. I wish my memory was better, but here we are. I hope I really get another revival thing. I want to. I didn't know you could do that. Hi, who's this?
It's me.
Oh, hey, Kinky. How are you?
Good. Are we all watching the new Golden Kingdom?
Yeah, there's been a few people now that have done requests for this, so I figured since it's here, I might as well just do it. So, how was your day?
Busy.
Yeah.
Uneventful though.
Okay, so now we have for every troop in your back row troops deal 5% more damage. Second one is your normal attacks deal 15% more damage. Third is your single target damage deals 50% more damage. Now on that spin, but on that spin, is that what I got? It does stack? Are you serious? So I'll stack to 100%?
Yeah, if you got it depends on what skill you got. If you took the everything changes to AoE,
I did everything
then
changes
you
to
do
single
that. If you
target.
do the single target, then you do that. That's what I do.
Okay. Well, that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I think so. I like it.
That's kind of a big deal. All right, you're hurting. You're hurting for a squirting. Let's see. What do I want to do? None. Let's give this a chance, I guess. And then I can use that until I figure out what I want to do. So then, yeah, let's go with that. Holy shit. Okay. I think, well, I'm going to finish these off first. But I think I'm going to do the healing again, just so I can get a little recharge in some of these. Sorry, Slasher.
Problem with Golden Kingdom is that the rewards still aren't very good.
I think they're okay. I mean, if you get the 100%, I think it's
But
that.
they always convert into keys. You're basically doing this for 12 keys. And maybe one pattern.
Okay, so we got increases the attack of all infantry by 10%, increases the defense of all infantry by 10%, and reduces all damage taken to front row troops by 10%. Yeah, I agree. We're gonna go with the third one. Let's give this little. I don't really like that. Okay. Then I'm gonna do the healing, just to do a little boost, and now I should be able to pick some cool shit. Now, since I didn't, because I did everything that you can, we got a good amount of gold again. Ooh, doggy! So now we got a senior medicine. Choose one of your troops to restore 40% of their troops. So I'm going to you pick that. And then I'll probably save that for the boss. Now I'm full of crap. So I'm going to just get rid of this one. so that way I can still stock up. And then I guess at some point, probably what I should do is start using some more, just so I can get cooler shit.
Well, sometimes I'll do a heal just so I have room for something else.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think I'm going to do here. Because I wouldn't mind getting another elite armor. None of this other stuff I really want. So what healing do I got? 20% of 1 or 30%, so I guess I'll do 20. Yeah. Okay, halfway there. Oh god.
Hello, Slasher.
So at some point, which is probably going to be now, I'm going to just start using the weaker relics just to get rid of them. So I have room to put cool shit there. And then
Yeah.
I'm going to put this back on the bench because now my actual tank is pretty strong again. So then put this here, that there, that there, that there. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Let's see how this works out. Oh, good old lag. Here we go. That 1,000 rage one is awesome.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like the anchor's good too, where it just immediately gets rid of the enemy troops. Anchor, the also that opening shield.
Yeah, opening shield.
Good.
Yep. Okay, so increase the attack of all infantry, increase back row troops' health by 10%, or increases the health attack of front row troops by 10%. I don't think I have this one, so I think I'm going to get that one. What do you think, Slasher? Yeah. You rascal. By state, good with everything going the same.
Also, that one skill that restores some of your health every time your troops kill one of the enemies is nice.
Yeah, and then when I do that, I'll always move the tanker that's going to four versus one up to the middle, so that way once they all kill that first march, then it's 5 versus 1, and they're all getting a little bit of healing because they're all killing it.
Ah, I see.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see.
But,
I usually do a full front row. That way I can focus on getting my, what's it called, buffs to that.
Alright, increases troops counterattack damage by 5%, increases the attack of all archers by 10%, increases the damage of your troops by 3. I feel like I've already done the third one. You think I should do the all damage? Alright. That one stacks. Oh, that's so beautiful to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, all damage will stack. Ooh, I just got to start a battle, you may choose an extra troop to enter battle.
Ah!
Yeah, but I gotta give up your single target skills deal 50% more damage. But it's worth it. Uh,
Okay. So none of these I really want to use on the end boss, and I feel like just to make room for better shit, I might want to get rid of some of this stuff.
yeah, I start getting rid of those as time goes on. When it gets close to the boss, I'll try to save a purple and a blue for the boss.
So, what are you
Because you
saying that
can stack those.
those stack too?
You look at it, they stack up to a certain point. So, I don't have one to show you.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So they say on there how much you can stack them onto, how much they'll stack.
But okay, but Slasher, can I at least get rid of a blue one?
So I start using those as time goes on based on how many spots I got. And I just try to save two.
Slasher,
I keep the attack ones, the ones that do damage for the final boss, as much as possible.
okay, so I can use it. Are you gonna be mad at me? Okay.
Yeah, I'll start using them on the bosses.
Yeah, that's
Worst
that.
case, I use them on like a purple. Like if I get it on the final level and I don't need it, I'll use it on a purple. Otherwise, it's such a waste.
Yeah. All right. So I'm hoping this will melt. Okay, that melted. So now it's gonna be 5v1 against their guys, and then hopefully this will just mow through them. Oh, please sixth March, please sixth March, please sixth March. Shouldn't say that. All right, correct gold, 25% more damage. Basic attack has a 30% chance to deal extra single target skill damage. Damage factor 200, or reduce all damage taken by front row troops by 15%. Okay, your basic attacks have a 30% chance to deal extra skill single target skill damage by 200, and then reduce all damage taken. Now, because I am so amped up on single target skill damage right now, to me it makes more sense to go with this because I already got buffs going on. So I think I'm going to pick this, and it looks like McSlasher agrees. So we're going to hit that. break.
Hey, I've already picked up that same combination twice.
What a whale.
The only, yeah.
Kinku McWhalerson. That's what their name's going to be changed to. Oh, I forgot it. I don't want to watch these. I feel it. One yellow. I go with a blessing on this one. Troops with more than 500 rage take 10% less damage. Okay. Now, if anyone was trying to read that, it said I have more chance to get gold here on this floor. Like that. Ooh, another recruiter. Ooh, oh, no. Oh my. Kinker. Kinker McKinkies.
Yeah. Yeah, I got two of those guys. The one you're picking. 2 out of the 3 with that combination because the other 2 combinations weren't good.
I kind of like
And the
this.
one I have that's not that combination is whatever that it's. You know, they both had Constantine in it.
Wow, I think I'm going to go with the Constantine.
Yeah, he's still king for one of the kings of.
Rock
He's a
and
king that
roll.
refused to die.
Big deal. All right. We got a purple one. Whenever one of your troops uses a skill, it has a 25% chance to recover 1,000 rage. Holy shit. I liked it. Increases the attack of all cavalry by 20%. When you're using an AoE, okay, obviously I'm not doing AoE, so I'm not picking that one. This is pretty much a easy pick right here. I'm going to go with the first one. It gives me a 25% chance to recover 1,000 rage. It's pretty much a banger. Can't go wrong there. Ooh. Should I go with a blue ski again or just save it? I should probably just save it, shouldn't I? Since I have an open spot. Oh, you think so?
I have to switch between watching the text and watching your screen.
Yeah, I get it. Okay. Do, do, do. Cool. Maybe. That's at 119. What else we got?
One thing to remember that I do now is I focus more on damage output than I do defense because the last match you need it in order to finish.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because it's timed.
It is time. I'm like, oh, I'm kicking their butt, but if I can't kill the last one in time,
You don't
it
put,
doesn't make a difference.
yeah, you don't max it. Yeah, I agree with that. Go, 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 go. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
Yay, I got to level 8.
I'm so proud of you.
What I hate is that half the time it feels like when you're on the second to last level, you have all that poison to deal with.
Yeah. At the start
So
of
when
the
you don't,
and that's why I kind of like to save some healing. That way I can get through that and be okay. All right,
oh,
so
I do. The last 1 to 2 levels, I use the hospitals for healing, not buffs.
yeah, so here we have at the start of the battle, you may choose an extra troop to enter the battlefield. Your front row troops recover a portion of their slightly wounded every 20 seconds. When
The one on the right or
when
the one on the left.
the one when you defeat an enemy
Sorry.
troops, you heal a portion of your slightly wounded units. The troops finish the kill. No, okay, so I really do like the third one, but just because the it's kind of hard to turn away 6 marches ever. So I'm gonna
Yeah, I
so I'm gonna go with that.
I would too, but outside of that, the best one is the third one, like in my opinion, outside of the one you're getting. So you need 6 marches. So,
Right? Should I
but
do?
it just sucks because you have 3 good choices. I don't know. I think
Damn
it's
it!
proven that
It says it
fever
right.
attack.
It says it right there, slasher. It says it right there, and yet I didn't even read it. It says it right there. Yeah, really. That is not how you say his name. Ah, shit. Hit the wrong one. Alright, so let's see what we got as far as what I want to do for the tank. Now that is my tanker for the big boss. This one's still in white, so I'm gonna fuck around with this one. And then I'm going to add a DPS behind that, just because I don't need 2 tankers there. And I think I'm fine with that. Okay. Okay, it's still in the white, so we just roll with it. I'm gonna switch this since it's a counter. Move it on up. Move it on up. Do I need to worry about healing? Don't think so at the moment. Reduce all damage taken by the front row by 7%. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so obviously this one, first thing you want to do is get to the arrow tower, because every time you click on this, your troops are losing power, so you want to just get to that as fast as possible. There is relics you can use to destroy them, but unfortunately that was not available to me, so I gotta do it the hard way. Now that's gone. I can just fuck around. Spin that wheel. Alright, didn't get it. It was lucky the second time. Increased health for all infantry 10%. Can't win them all.
I wish they do something with the extra gold at the end of the game. At the end of
Yeah,
Golden Kingdom.
yeah.
Like give us gold for it or something. I don't know.
I just want to see where I'm at. Oh, it's not that much better. Right. Another blessing. Your troops deal 5% more damage to enemy troops if they are countering enemy troops unit type. Okay. Increases the attack of all cavalry units by 10%. Increases the health of the front row by 10%. I kind of like the counter thing. What do you think? You think Belay agrees that I should go with the extra 5%? Yeah, what we're going to do.
It's alright. The worst that can happen is you have to do the level all over again and we can watch and laugh.
Well, that's what I'm hoping for. I wonder at this point, with all the damage going on, should I just do it this way?
Of course. You get 2 in a row that I need those tower icons and I only get 1.
Oh. Should I go with a purple one or save it for later? I mean, I know I can use.
Yeah, go ahead and use it. You're pretty close to the end. Those things you can get stuck with because there's only so much of the enemy's, damage they're going to do with you is going to neglect.
Oh,
So,
and also I get to buy more on the next floor. Yeah,
what level are you on?
11.
I passed you. I'm on 13.
Show off. Anyway, I'm switching it up a little bit just because, like at this point, you're doing so much damage. I don't know if it really matters. Because I still got my hybrids here, the half tank, half damage in the front, so it's not like they're gonna get beat down pretty, real quick. That was okay. Normal attack damage 15%. When dealing AoE, we're gonna forget that one because obviously that's not gonna work. Reduce all damage taken in the front row by 15%. So either I do 15% more normal attack damage or reduce all damage taken in the front row by 15%. What do you think, McSlasherson? Third? Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Sorry, I'm tired, so
I'm tired.
I'll probably finish this Golden Kingdom send out. I gotta go through my AP quickly.
Well, luckily, I already burned mine. $98. Alright, I should probably give it a break. Ugh, they're all a little sketchy, aren't they?
Of course, now there's a tower on the other side of the world.
What are you doing?
Well, I used it on one that was halfway across. I thought, oh, good, I got a good one to use it on. Nope, I should have saved it. Yeah, well, I've seen worse. I've seen like they got two going.
Oh wow, none of these are really that good. Increases the health of front row troops by 10. Increases the attack of front row troops by 10. Or increases the attack of cavalry units by 10. So I'm definitely going to go with the health of the front row. I guess I could ask Slasher what she thinks, but she said, no way. You think so? Well, you better. Oh, I do. I guess that's a pretty good reason.
I'm making dumb decisions, so I'm gonna finish up and go to bed. Good night.
Love you.
Bye, Smurf. Bye, Slasher.
Love
Take
you.
care.
Love you. You won't say it.
Love you too.
Oh my god, he said it! And it's recorded too. Oh, you're in so much trouble. Have a good night.
With who?
I don't know. Sometimes they just talk shit. I don't know. Alright, sleep well.
Thanks. Bye.
I don't know. I'm going to stick that there. I'll switch that up. I can't believe I never did that before. Okay, Big 12. Let's hope I get some goodies here. Some goodies. Tuesday Guardian. Okay, so these won't stack though, right? Shut your mouth. What do you mean? Where? Really? Okay, so what I've learned now is takes you to the last. What does that mean? So if I hit that, I go back to 8. It will tell me that okay, if I hit this, it won't automatically do it. It'll tell me where it'll take me. Okay. Okay. Well, it says I stay here. Okay. Return again. That's pretty cool. Like the Guardian choose to. So I'm gonna take this one, and then yeah, but then I could use the purple one on a boss. cats. Sweet dreams, Kit Kat. Sorry, I'm busy with this. Because I wanna get this done since it's here. But I hope you sleep well. Good night, love you. And she gone. Okay, I'll try to do this as quick as possible. And I didn't really want to do this long anyway, so I'm gonna get rid of this. But I'm never ever gonna use it. So if can I refresh now, even though I bought something? Because I can just click it and see what happens. Oh, damn it! I guess I really don't need it. Fuck. Okay, so this one restores all your choose, but okay, I gotta get that. I gotta get that one. And then, yeah, I gotta get that one. And I think I'm full now. I'm full. Alright, so you think I should get rid of one? Should I get rid of this? Alright, so now I'm all stacked up. Oh my. Of course she will. Okay. Dun, dun, Just kill that. Ugh. Purple Nurple. Your troops' basic attacks reduce the target's rage by 20. When less than 20% of your troops' strength remains, gain a healing effect of 1500. Can only trigger one time. Increases defense of all infantry by 20. Okay. I'm not gonna pick the second one because I don't think I'm ever gonna use it. And between the rage reduction and defense of infantry, I would much rather use the rage reduction. And I think I just saw that Slasher agrees. Aw, come on. Somebody kill it. Oh, you know what I should do? You're being a butt. This is being a butt. I'm going to just save that for the boss and bring in something else. And hopefully these three will survive. Hey, I got a question. Let me know what you think of this. Usually at this point in um, the event, I won't do. I won't clear the whole map. Like as soon as I get to the main boss, I'll just skip to the next one. Because at this point, like I'm obviously not going to. I'm not trying to get as much gold as I can because I can't buy anything else. And at this point, like the miner, like the blue, for the most part, I probably got everything I want anyway. So, do you agree with that, or do you feel like that's a bad idea? Correct. Like basically, usually what I do is once I get to 12, like my main goal is just to get to 16 as fast as possible because I have mostly all the skills that I want anyway. All right. Okay, purple nurple. Your attacks have a 5% chance to reduce a target's defense by 2%. Your troops gain rage 15% faster, and an AoE skill which does not work. So I either have rage 15% faster or 5% chance to reduce the target's defense by 2%. Probably the rage one, huh? 2% is really not that much. That'd be cool if that's stacked. 5% is not that much either. Actually, it's pretty. Oh, I've never seen that before. It's still not that good. But I've never seen that before. So I have something that doubles the, the chance of it triggering is double. So it goes from 5% to 10%. So once a skill cycle, roughly. And so is that target's defense by 2%? That's just one turn, I'm guessing. Whatever. I'm doing the better one. I don't like that one at all. I don't think I'd ever pick that. Okay. Let's get the. Oh, spin the wheel. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, and stop. Mm, what are they? Creepers? Jeepers creepers? 10% rage. Okay. So then what? Which ones don't stack? Oh, I'm gonna use a miner. Yes. I'm gonna do it. Just so you get mad. Alright. Ooh, there's a relic in there. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's try this one. Oh, why are you getting beat up? Hmm. Why are you getting beat up? So what you're saying is, we go that route. Okay. Well, that's just weird. I guess I could switch it. Yeah, no. All right, let's see how this works. I really wish I had that healing one. Okay, removes a shield from one of your troops every 5 seconds and deals massive damage to an enemy target based on the value of the shield. For every troop in your front row, your, your front row deals 5% more damage. And then, or your troops basic attack has a 15% chance to deal 200% extra damage. The shield one? What? Alright. The good part about that is that I do have shields firing quite a bit. Alright. So she said, please. What do you want to look at? Couple blessings. That's just extra damage. There's the one shield that'll fire off. Is that what you were looking for? The shields? Yeah, I agree. Okay, so what she was checking to make sure is that I have shields firing off all the time, so that way that skill that I just took will be able to grab that shield and then do the extra damage. That's correct, right? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Ooh, look at all this greenos. Ooh. Oh, that one. Okay, now can I use the green? Because I did the boss. the healing. I do it. I'm not gonna wait for her. Don't tell her. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I didn't even know. Yeah, I used the one. That's right. Okay. Did you fall asleep yet? Oh. Maybe I have to switch that. Oh, wait, I'm gonna speed this one up. I don't think this is anything important. Alright, Big Blue. Increases the attack of all archers, reduces the damage taken by back row, increases the attack of the front row. Now, you said these stack, right? The reduce all damage taken by back row. Okay. That was a big waste. Okay. Do you think? All right. Would you attack that or just skip it? I want to skip it. All right, I'm gonna hit it. Increases the defense of all infantry. Increases the health of all calves. Increases the health of all archers. Do you have any idea what I have not gotten yet? Yeah, well, I guess that's 100% sure that I have not gotten that. Now, should I use something so I can grab that? Or should I just let it go? At this one? Alright. Oh. $192. Oh, that's another thing I wish I could get. That one there. You think I'm ever going to use it? I guess. If I look at there's anything else to use. Well, I'll definitely use that on a boss. So I guess that's a win. Oh, got a good one. Bam. I like that. That other one really fucked me. Yeah, I'm not even gonna do anything with that. Okay. Okay. Increase the attack of cavalry. Well, no, I definitely haven't done that one. Increase the attack of archers by 10%. No, I definitely haven't done that one. And increases the defense of front row troops. Front row troops? Yep. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, health of archers 10%, increase back row troops attack by 10%, increases the health of all cows by 10%. I guess either cows or archers, huh? Yeah, yeah, I agree. They're all pretty bad. Well, I like archers better than cows. I hope that doesn't start a fight. Ew. Yeah, okay, let's see what happens. I don't need that. Oop, another troop came back. Another big blue. Hey, there's a rage one stack? Oh, really? Oh, big blue. What do we got? What am I on? Oh, wow. I made a mistake there. I'm getting tired. I got anything cool? Oh, whatever. Just gonna sit in the back. Okay. Under Kurak Gold, you have 0.25% more damage. Your troops' basic attacks have 50% chance to deal 200 extra damage. Or for every troop in your front row, the front row troops deal 5% more damage. Okay, so that's the biggest basic attack damage boost. That is an all damage. I think the second one is the best. I mean, I did spend a good amount. I don't know how much I spent though. You think I should go with the second one? Oh, middle one's not good. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like okay, so this one is 5% more damage to the front, and this is damage for all. I spent at least, it was over at least $3,000, maybe even 4. Yeah, you're right. So that would be 40. That'd be 10%. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. I know it's in between 3 and 4. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, I think I have to. It's definitely gonna be more than 5%, and that's gonna be all of them. Let me do the math again. Between 3 and 4,000 I spent. Okay, so every 100 you take that down to what? 40 and between 40 and 30, and 40.2. Whatever. Yeah, okay. But that is for all of them. I'm gonna go with that. Now you have to hit all the guards. Yeah, but I can't spend anymore. Wasn't that me spending? That really what it said. I'm so sorry. I'm getting tired. Which one was it? Oh, confusing with the other one. For every you have. Oh, thank you. Okay. I see what you're putting down. I see what you're putting down. Oh, there we go. Speed through. Speed through. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, so I literally have to do all of them. Okay, got another blessing. Increase the defense of all your troops by 2% for each battle you win. Stacks up to 15 times. Increases the health of all cavalry units by 20%. Increases the defense of the front row by 20. The first one? Ring of Shields? Yeah. Well, I'm going to have one march that has cavalry. So, you think I should do the defense? Increases the defense. Alright. So we're going to pick increases the defense of the front row troops by 20%. Aw. Alfie's on. Hi, Alfie. But I know she's not going to hear that. But Ooh. What else can we do there? Do 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 do. Troops aren't really that bad. The eye? I have 8, yeah. You think I should heal here or do a blessing? Oh, I look pretty stacked on the heal. Oh, I gotta say good morning. Please hold. Okay. We're almost done. Oh, oh. I got pretty lucky. I got pretty lucky. Those are really close. Oh no! And I was saving that to the end. Ah, damn it. Okay, so Slasher just brought to my attention that I forgot to heal again on the resurrection thing. Shit. Thankfully, I stockpiled. So it's not going to be the end of the world. It's just smart. Play this again. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alrighty. Another purple. What do we got? Troop gain rage 15%. Increase the attack of front row by 20. Increase the health. So I do the rage again. Rage! Rage! Hey, should I just hit this now so I don't forget it? No, I should. Okay, I should save it. I'm gonna save it. I'm not gonna forget it. I'm gonna. I'm gonna. I'm gonna save it. I'm not gonna forget it. I already forgot it. That's a shame. Fuck. What are you doing? Damn, dude. I still gotta do laundry. Increases the defense of front row by 10%. Increases the health of the front row by 10%. Increases the health of all the infantry. Any idea what I have not used? Well, I did not pick that one. Ooh, should I do that down here? Oh, I'm not getting lucky here. I am not getting lucky here. Oh, what'd I do? Whoa. Whoa! Stop! Oh, wait, it worked. Okay, so let's do this weird combo. I don't like that. Can I get that lucky? Can I get that lucky? I cannot. Shit. Oh no. You bad. Okay. Which one should I pick? Alright. This is a bummer. This is a bummer. Now what? Ain't that the truth? I'm gonna go top right. Okay. What is going on? What is this? Sit that there. Oh no. I don't want to see that. Alright, your turn. Oh, I said top right. Bottom left again. This is crazy. This is absurd. Okay, I'm gonna go bottom right. What the hell? You better give me gold. I want it. I want it. I want it. Give it to me. Oh, I guess it isn't. No. Okay. Maybe just give me actual gold. Or, you know, he could. Oh, man. That is so bad. Restore all troops by 10? Or do I need to do more? Minor? Okay. Alright. 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 That's so disappointing. I've never, ever had that done before. Okay, now, what else we got? Okay, so for the big boss, I do want to save both of them, if I remember right. 45 and 60 that stack up to 80, so I want to save both of them. And then I'm going to want to heal, so I'm going to save all that. And then I'm going to save that for the boss. So I am done using shit. Now all I gotta do is make sure that my shit is stacked and ready to rock and roll. I think what I'll do. Who's hurting? Because I'm not using him, and I'm not using him for the boss. But I am using them. I guess I really don't need to sit anyone, or should I? Should I put all the blue ones in and just let them all die? other than barbecue. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So okay, so this is the. Should I? Well, yeah. That's what I mean. I'm not gonna put. I won't put barbecue in. But should I should pull probably a DPS, or should I pull the one that has the least amount, which is Philip? Okay, so I'm gonna yank that Philip, and then put in something that I don't care about to die. So I could throw. What is that? No, I don't want to use that. So I want to throw. Okay, listen, am I hallucinating? Or did that look like barbecue the other time before I hit it? Did you even notice? I mean, it is. Are you serious? All right, I'm gonna have to take that out. I'm not leaving that in the forum. Okay, so I'm gonna do this because I don't care if it gets trashed. And let's see. So this one I don't care about. That I don't care about. That I don't care about. Delete my. Alright, so let's do. Alright, let's put you down there. Let's put you there. And then I'm going to try to. Oops. I'm going to try to preserve the marches I'm going to use as much as possible. So I'm just going to throw them where they're going to be the least amount of damage given to them. I think I'm okay with this. Alright, so let's see how this goes. So what I'm expecting to happen is these two here, the top two, are going to get just probably manhandled pretty bad. And I'm okay with that if that actually does happen, because I am not going to use them for the last boss. So that's down to yellow already, no big deal. That's down to yellow already, no big deal. This is going alright. We're almost done. Okay, so AoE skill, I can't do that because I've already decided. Ooh! Well, that's a no-brainer. So this one ain't gonna work, that one ain't gonna work, and that's a great one. I swear, you told me to pick another one. Oh, alright, just with the smart ass. Okay, so we're gonna go with the unit capacity. Even if it was something different, that's still pretty high on my list. of shit that I would want to do. Okay, so heal. I remembered. Aren't you proud of me? And then heal. And then should I just heal now? I guess I should just heal now. So restores all troops. I'm done, right? Done. Okay, so heals all troops. Okay. Choose one of your troops and choose one of your troops. Okay. So look at that. 309. Oh boy. That's exciting. 277, 279, 278. I don't know. Is this one low? Or is it just. Then get blessings from the heal building. Yeah, okay. Right. I don't know. Yeah, that didn't do shit. Okay. I think I'm full. I guess I'll just put it on this just to make sure. That's going to be an important one. Where is. $240. That looks topped off too. Alright, that'll do. Okay. Now, finally to finish this off so I can go to fuck to bed. Alright. Now this is the one where it's timed. So I want to use this. I want to use this. And so I should say, oh, okay. Well, this is the one that can go away. Well, what happens on the other ones if you don't finish in time? Ah. Wow, okay, that's good to know. I never got there. And then I use this since they stack. Did that work? Use. Okay. Now, I think I'm ready to rock and roll. This should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I want to get rid of that, and that, and then bring back heavy hitters. That's pretty funny. And then I want to bring in that. And then I want to bring in that. Now, he's a softie out of all of them at this moment. So I want to put this. Most of the time, I'd like that one down there, but because of the counterism of this. I might stick with that there. Maybe throw this down here. I can stick with that there. I'm okay with that. That should be fine. Are you okay with that? All right. I just like the counterism. Okay, so here we go. This should, I don't know, we got a lot of the good skills, and we did a lot of good picks, so I think this is going to go really, really well. I'm expecting to have a lot of time on the clock left. And basically, all I'm trying to do with this is obviously do a good amount of damage, but all I'm really waiting for is for them to do is their work, which they're doing very, very, very well. So they can come down here and start helping out with the more troops that were down there. Yeah, this is going really, really well. This is going to be easy. You think I can get it with 3 minutes left? That'd be crazy. I think my best has been 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It's doing a lot of damage. It's doing a lot of healing. Pretty soon it's going to be all 6-on-1. Oh, here we go. Here comes the big swarm. There we go. 10 seconds. Can we get it? No, there's no way. Anyway, that did really, really well. Okay, there we are. There was definitely some tips in there that should help you get to the 100% that you want. Got it done in 2 minutes and 18 seconds. That's pretty good. And there. I guess that's it. Okay. So anyone who's actually going to watch this, thank you so much. And then Slasher, thank you so much for your help. We appreciate it. And then I'll see you guys all next time for the next forum. All right. Take care, everyone.